Are you tired of constantly being drained of your energy and happiness? Do you feel powerless in situations that seem to have no end in sight? Well, you're not alone. We all face moments of struggle and imbalance. But what if I told you that the teachings of Buddhism offer powerful insights to help you reclaim your peace and joy? As the great Buddha once said, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." Today we're diving into 10 things you should quietly eliminate from your life to create a more balanced and harmonious existence. 1. People who hurt you. People who hurt you or bring negativity into your life can significantly hinder your spiritual growth and overall well-being. According to Buddhism, it is essential to be mindful of the company you keep. The teachings encourage us to surround ourselves with compassionate and kind individuals who contribute positively to our lives. Buddha said, "An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind." By letting go of those who cause harm or negativity, you create space for healthier, more supportive relationships. These relationships can uplift your spirit, provide emotional support, and help you grow both spiritually and personally. 2. Unnecessary goals. Having too many unnecessary goals can create stress and distraction. It's important to focus on what truly matters and aligns with your values. Simplifying your ambitions allows you to find more joy and purpose in your daily life. Buddha said, "Your work is to discover your work, and then with all your heart to give yourself to it." By prioritizing meaningful goals, you can achieve a sense of fulfillment and clarity, making your journey more rewarding and aligned with your true self. This also helps in reducing the anxiety that comes with overwhelming tasks and brings a sense of peace to your mind. Remember, less is often more when it comes to pursuing life's goals. 3. Sharing intimate details about relationships. Sharing intimate details about your relationships can invite unnecessary opinions and judgments. Buddhism values the sanctity and privacy of personal bonds, teaching us to keep these moments private to protect and nurture our relationships. Buddha said, "Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace." By maintaining the privacy of your relationships, you create a safe space for trust and understanding to flourish. This not only strengthens the bond between you and your partner, but also shields your relationship from external negativity. Respecting the confidentiality of your personal life can lead to a more harmonious and balanced existence. 4. Raising your voice or displaying excessive frustration in public. As Buddha once said, "Speak or act with a pure mind, and happiness will follow you as your shadow, unshakable." Raising your voice or displaying excessive frustration in public can create tension and negativity. Practicing calm and mindful communication, even in stressful situations, is essential. This aligns with Buddhist principles of compassion and self-control. By maintaining composure and expressing yourself with kindness, you can diffuse conflicts and promote a peaceful environment. This approach not only benefits those around you, but also enhances your inner peace and emotional well-being. Remember, calmness in the face of adversity is a true sign of strength. 5. Constantly comparing yourself to others. Buddha said, "Do not overrate what you have received, nor envy others. He who envies others does not obtain peace of mind." Constantly comparing yourself to others can lead to feelings of inadequacy and jealousy. Buddhism teaches us to embrace our unique journey and celebrate our accomplishments without comparing them to those of others. By focusing on your personal growth and achievements, you can foster a sense of contentment and self-worth. This mindset allows you to appreciate your own progress and find joy in the present moment. Remember, your path is unique and your value is not diminished by the successes of others. 6. Unconscious use of social media. Excessive and unconscious use of social media can disconnect you from the present moment and real-life experiences. Spending too much time on social media often leads to mindless scrolling, comparison with others, and a distorted sense of reality. Buddhism emphasizes living in the present and being mindful of your actions. Buddha said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." When you allow social media to consume your time and attention, you miss out on the richness of real-life interactions and experiences. This can lead to feelings of loneliness, anxiety, and even depression. By being more conscious of your social media usage, you can reclaim your time and focus on activities that bring you true joy and fulfillment. Set boundaries for your social media use. Allocate specific times for checking your accounts and avoid using social media during meals, conversations, or before bed. Instead, engage in activities that promote mindfulness and presence, such as reading, meditating, or spending quality time with loved ones. By reducing your social media consumption, you can cultivate a more balanced and present life. You'll find that you have more time for meaningful pursuits, deeper connections with others, and a greater sense of peace and contentment. Remember, the quality of your thoughts shapes your reality, so nourish your mind with positive and enriching experiences. 7. The pursuit of external approval. Chasing external approval can lead to a loss of self-identity and inner peace. When we constantly seek validation from others, we can become disconnected from our true selves and our intrinsic worth. Buddhism teaches us to look within for validation and contentment, emphasizing the importance of self-awareness and self-acceptance. Buddha said, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." The pursuit of external approval can create a cycle of dependency where our happiness and self-esteem are contingent on the opinions and recognition of others. This can result in anxiety, stress, and a perpetual feeling of inadequacy as we try to meet the ever-changing expectations of society. To break free from this cycle, start by cultivating self-awareness. Reflect on your values, strengths, and passions. Understand that your worth is not determined by external accolades, but by your inherent qualities and the kindness you show to yourself and others. Engage in activities that align with your values and bring you joy, regardless of whether they garner external praise. Practicing self-compassion is also crucial. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend. Acknowledge your achievements no matter how small, and be gentle with yourself when you encounter setbacks. This self-compassion fosters a stable sense of self-worth that is not dependent on external validation. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who appreciate you for who you are, not for what you can do for them or how you conform to their expectations. Positive relationships can reinforce your self-worth and help you resist the urge to seek approval from those who do not have your best interests at heart. Another essential practice is mindfulness. By staying present and aware of your thoughts and feelings, you can identify when you are falling into the trap of seeking external approval. Mindfulness allows you to pause, reflect, and choose actions that are in harmony with your true self rather than driven by the desire for validation. Finding peace and contentment from within is a cornerstone of Buddhist practice. By shifting your focus from external approval to self-awareness, self-compassion, and mindful living, you can build a more authentic and fulfilling life. Remember, true peace and happiness come from understanding and accepting yourself, not from the fleeting validation of others. 8. Unrealistic expectations. Unrealistic expectations can cause disappointment, stress, and a sense of failure when they are not met. Buddhism teaches us the importance of setting realistic and achievable goals that align with our true abilities and circumstances. By being mindful of our expectations, we can foster a sense of contentment and inner peace. Buddha said, "Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship." When we set expectations that are too high, we put undue pressure on ourselves, leading to feelings of inadequacy and frustration. This can negatively impact our mental and emotional well-being as we constantly strive for something that may be unattainable. To avoid this, it's important to recognize and accept our limitations and to celebrate our progress, no matter how small. Start by evaluating your current goals and expectations. Are they realistic given your resources, time, and abilities? Break down larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks that you can achieve step by step. This not only makes the process less overwhelming, but also provides a sense of accomplishment as you complete each task. Practicing self-compassion is also essential when dealing with unrealistic expectations. Understand that it's okay to make mistakes and that perfection is an illusion. Be kind to yourself during setbacks and view them as opportunities for growth rather than failures. This shift in perspective can reduce stress and increase resilience. Another aspect to consider is the influence of external pressures and societal standards. Often, our unrealistic expectations stem from comparing ourselves to others or trying to live up to societal ideals. Buddhism teaches us to find contentment within ourselves rather than seeking it through external validation. Focus on your unique journey and values instead of conforming to others' expectations. Mindfulness practices can help you stay grounded and present, making it easier to manage your expectations. By being aware of your thoughts and feelings, you can identify when your expectations are becoming unrealistic and adjust them accordingly. This awareness can also help you appreciate the present moment and the progress you are making. Additionally, seek support from trusted friends, family, or mentors who can provide perspective and encouragement. Sometimes, an outside view can help you see the bigger picture and remind you of your strengths and accomplishments. Setting realistic expectations is vital for maintaining mental and emotional well-being. By aligning your goals with your true capabilities and practicing self-compassion and mindfulness, you can cultivate a more balanced and fulfilling life. Remember, true wealth lies in contentment and peace of mind, not in meeting unrealistic standards. 9. Participation in gossip and spreading negativity. Engaging in gossip and spreading negativity can harm others and create a toxic environment. Buddhism teaches us to be mindful of our words and actions, as they have the power to affect both ourselves and those around us. Speaking with kindness and compassion is a fundamental aspect of Buddhist practice. Buddha said, "Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace." Gossip often stems from a desire to feel important or to bond with others at the expense of someone else. However, this behavior can lead to misunderstandings, damaged relationships, and a negative atmosphere. When we engage in gossip, we are not only hurting the person being talked about, but also harming our own integrity and peace of mind. To avoid participating in gossip, start by practicing mindfulness. Be aware of the conversations you are having and the intention behind your words. Ask yourself if what you are about to say is true, kind, and necessary. If it isn't, it may be better to remain silent. This mindfulness can help you break the habit of gossiping and encourage more positive and constructive communication. Another important practice is to cultivate compassion and empathy. Try to see things from the perspective of the person being gossiped about. Recognize that everyone has their own struggles and challenges, and that spreading negativity only adds to their burden. By fostering empathy, you can develop a more compassionate approach to your interactions with others. Surround yourself with people who encourage positive and uplifting conversations. Being in the company of individuals who avoid gossip and negativity can influence your behavior and help you maintain a more positive mindset. If you find yourself in a situation where gossip is happening, try to steer the conversation in a more positive direction or politely excuse yourself. Engaging in constructive activities can also reduce the temptation to gossip. Focus on personal growth, hobbies, or volunteering. These activities not only enrich your life, but also provide you with meaningful experiences and connections that don't rely on gossip for bonding. Practicing self-reflection is another key to eliminating gossip from your life. Take time to consider why you feel the need to gossip. Is it due to insecurity, boredom, or a desire for approval? Understanding the root cause can help you address these issues directly and find healthier ways to fulfill those needs. Additionally, remember the concept of karma in Buddhism. The energy and intentions behind your actions will eventually come back to you. By spreading positivity and kindness, you create a more positive and peaceful environment for yourself and others. This, in turn, leads to better relationships and a greater sense of inner peace. Avoiding gossip and spreading negativity is crucial for maintaining a harmonious and respectful environment. By being mindful of your words, cultivating empathy, and surrounding yourself with positive influences, you can foster a more compassionate and supportive community. Remember, one word that brings peace is far more valuable than 1,000 hollow words. Practicing gratitude can also help shift your focus away from negative conversations. When you appreciate the good in your life, you are less likely to engage in harmful talk about others. Expressing gratitude regularly can enhance your overall well-being and promote a more positive outlook on life. The choice to engage in positive, meaningful conversations not only benefits others, but also enriches your own life. By committing to kindness and empathy, you contribute to a more harmonious world, reflecting the core teachings of Buddhism. Consider the impact of your words on your own mental state. Engaging in gossip can create a habit of negative thinking, which can spill over into other areas of your life. By choosing to speak positively and constructively, you not only uplift others, but also cultivate a more positive mindset for yourself. Over time, this can lead to greater happiness and a more fulfilling life. Remember, each word you speak carries weight and energy. Choose words that build, encourage, and spread love, embodying the spirit of Buddhist compassion in every interaction. 10. Let go of grudges. Holding on to grudges only hurts you in the long run. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of forgiveness and compassion, both for others and for yourself. When we let go of past grievances, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering and create space for inner peace and happiness. Buddha said, "Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die." Grudges can weigh heavily on your heart and mind, creating a continuous loop of negative emotions and thoughts. This emotional burden can impact your physical health, leading to stress-related issues like high blood pressure, anxiety, and even depression. By forgiving others, you release this heavy burden and allow yourself to heal. Forgiveness does not mean condoning harmful actions or forgetting the lessons learned. It means acknowledging the pain, accepting it, and choosing to move forward without letting it control your life. This process can be challenging, but it is essential for your well-being. Start by reflecting on the situations or people you hold grudges against. Understand the root of your anger and how it affects your life. Sometimes, writing down your feelings in a journal can help you gain clarity and perspective. It allows you to process your emotions and begin the journey toward forgiveness. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools in letting go of grudges. Through meditation, you can observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, allowing them to pass through your mind like clouds in the sky. This practice helps you detach from the pain and anger associated with grudges, fostering a sense of calm and acceptance. Another effective method is to practice empathy. Try to see the situation from the other person's perspective. Understand that everyone is flawed and capable of making mistakes. By recognizing their humanity, you can cultivate compassion and reduce the intensity of your negative emotions. Engage in acts of kindness and generosity. Helping others can shift your focus away from resentment and towards positive actions. This shift not only benefits those you help, but also reinforces your capacity for compassion and forgiveness. Seek support from trusted friends, family, or a therapist. Talking about your feelings with someone who understands can provide comfort and guidance. They can offer new perspectives and help you navigate the complex emotions involved in forgiveness. It's also important to forgive yourself. Holding grudges against yourself for past mistakes can be equally damaging. Acknowledge your imperfections, learn from your errors, and treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to others. In conclusion, letting go of grudges is a vital step towards achieving inner peace and emotional freedom. By practicing mindfulness, empathy, and self-compassion, you can release the heavy burden of resentment and open your heart to love and happiness. Remember, forgiveness is not about the other person. It is about your peace of mind and well-being. The act of letting go allows you to live in the present moment, unburdened by the weight of past grievances. This practice aligns with the core teachings of Buddhism, fostering a life of harmony, compassion, and inner tranquility. As you embrace forgiveness, you pave the way for a more fulfilling and joyful existence. Consider integrating forgiveness rituals into your daily life. Simple practices such as lighting a candle, saying a prayer, or even visualizing letting go of anger can reinforce your commitment to forgiveness. These rituals can serve as powerful reminders of your journey towards compassion and inner peace. Furthermore, recognize that forgiveness is a continuous process. It may not happen overnight, and there might be times when old feelings resurface. Be patient with yourself and reaffirm your commitment to letting go each day. Over time, you will find that the grip of grudges weakens, and you become more adept at navigating challenging emotions with grace and understanding. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. It frees you from the chains of the past and empowers you to live fully in the present. By embracing this profound practice, you align yourself with the teachings of Buddha, cultivating a heart that is open, compassionate, and at peace. By quietly eliminating these 10 things from your life, you can create a more peaceful, mindful, and fulfilling existence. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content inspired by Buddhist teachings. May you find peace and happiness on your journey.